Rasmus Moore of Phoenix, Arizona.
Terrific.
Melissa Michelson of Phoenix, Arizona.
Wynn Michelson, Phoenix, Arizona.
Kate Michelson, Phoenix, Arizona.
Peter James Montgomery Moore, New York City. Tim Moore, New York City.
Monty Moore, New York City.
Oh, I know. Thomas Elmore, New York City.
Ilona Moore Fox, Arlington, Virginia.
No laugh.
Roy Fox, Arlington, Virginia.
Now we have the J. Knox Montgomery clan.
Wait, I beg your pardon. I'm Vicki Moore from Roswell, New Mexico.
All right, Mother. Representing the J. Knox family, Maureen Manousis of Piscataway, New Jersey.
Tony Manousis, Piscataway, New Jersey.
Now the Don P. Montgomerys.
Don Montgomery, Youngstown, Ohio.
Gertrude Montgomery, Youngstown, Ohio. Marge Pollock from Canfield, Ohio.
Dave Pollock, Chicago, Illinois.
Francis Pollock, Chicago, Illinois. Kathy Pollock, Wellington, New Zealand.
Dick Pollock, Plattsburgh, New York.
M. Riley, Huntington, West Virginia. Louis and Riley, Huntington, West Virginia.
Greg Riley, Huntington, West Virginia.
Now we have the Geneva. Oh.
John Rowley, Almost Heaven, West Virginia.
The Geneva McElveen Montgomery. Montgomery McElveen.
Jimmy McElveen, Atlanta, Georgia.
Betsy McElveen, Atlanta, Georgia.
Jim McElveen, Atlanta, Georgia.
Jean McElveen Kohler, Amherst, Massachusetts.
Stan Kohler, Amherst, Massachusetts.
Doesn't make him say Stan McElveen.
You might have made it right.
Maggie Kohler, Amherst, Massachusetts.
Jamie Kohler, Amherst, Massachusetts.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Jenny Kohler, Amherst, Mass.
Come on.
Mary Ann Kohler, Amherst, Massachusetts.
And now the Robert Montgomery clan.
Ruth Montgomery, New Concord, Ohio, the garden spot of the world. Molly Montgomery Brunner, Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Gordon Brunner, Gaithersburg, Maryland. Jeff Brunner, Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Susan Brunner, Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Julie Brunner, Gaithersburg, Maryland.
And now the illustrious Paul Montgomery family.
Paul Montgomery, Swarthmore, Pennsylvania.
Talking about getting old.
John Montgomery, Swarthmore, Pennsylvania.
Jack Montgomery, Radnor, Pennsylvania. Hi, Mom.
Ann Montgomery, Radnor, Pennsylvania.
Bill Montgomery, Radnor, Pennsylvania. Todd Montgomery, Radnor, Pennsylvania.
Barry Montgomery, Chicago, Illinois.
Jennifer Montgomery, Chicago, Illinois. Brooke Montgomery, Chicago, Illinois.
Marilyn Montgomery McGough, Winnetka, Illinois.
Jim McGough, Winnetka, Illinois.
Kelly McGrath, Winnetka, Illinois.
Yeah.
Kelly McGrath, Winnetka, Illinois.
And now, the entire Montgomery clan. Here we go, little fan.
Here, Dave's taking a...
Where is this camp?
On Plum Island, off the coast of
Girl, he's taking your picture.
Think about nasty and you don't pose.
That's what them. He doesn't look bad.
Goes up quite a way. Yeah.
There's a mental attitude on that.
Here comes your mother, David. Get your mother.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
Melissa?
I'm trying to get this string on here.
Toward what end?
Well, it just keeps on going on. All right, I got it. Okay. Beep.
What's going on, you guys?
Not much. What are you doing, Dean?
What's been happening?
We're gonna leave that in a minute. Fran and I got lost over near the side of the lake with the boat. Our little, where you were put over our ship. We got shipwrecked. Uh-oh.
Somebody out there trying to do it?
Yeah, that's Brooke.
Brooke is out there?
Yeah.
And there she goes. There she is.
Jenny did. Get the boat.
Yeah, like Polly. Ew, I can't believe all that.
Except when you fall,
Oh, no.
What seems to be the difficulty?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You do have a problem. How are you going to resolve that problem?
I just swim out there and get it. Better hurry up and get before they get away.
Rescue mission. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brooke Montgomery, Cypress Gardens Water Queen. And meanwhile...
Hey, how you doing?
Hip, hip, hooray!
Three cheers for me.
Ski?
Yeah, that's Brooke. She's really doing a whale of a job.
Years since we had a real family gathering, although in the meantime there was a tent meeting at Canfield that a good many of the members of the family were there. But this is a beautiful spot to have such a gathering as this, and we appreciate the invitation to come here this year. One of the values of a family gathering is that the children of the second and third generation get to know one another and have a good time together so that they do know who the children of the different members of the family really are. Some families run out so soon, and the cousins and the second cousins and so forth never really get to know one another.
Well, hear, hear.
Here, here. Crap. No, you can't push them off, then you're catching them again. You gotta, now you gotta put your space. No, this is mine now.
No, it's not.
Oh, come on, put it on. All right, this is my string. All right, give me those two sinkers, I'll make you one.
What are you doing? Explain what you're doing here.
Oh, this is the art of crabbing. You put two sinkers on and you tie a chicken net.
Then you put it down.
Gentle, gentle, gentle. And you gently put it down there. And you wait until a crab grabs a hold of it, and then you gently pick it up. And they grab onto it, and you net them, put them in the trap, and they never learn.
Kathleen,
Oh, gosh, Dave.
show us your bee sting.
Oh, can't even find it now. Can't remember where it was. It's gone away. Isn't it on your third finger? Do you really want to know?
I said, I mean it. And he said, what does Mr. Atkinson charge? He lives across the street from me, and he's retired and he loves to clean cars. I said,
Just continue on.
I said, continuing. I said, well, he charges $3. He said, well, if I had $3, I'd pay him to clean it. I said, no, you wouldn't. You're going to clean it yourself. So he finally cleaned it. And he said, you know, that's the first time I ever cleaned a car. I said, you've got to be kidding. I said, what did you do at home? Well, he said they always had somebody do it. They took it down to the car wash. I said, well, you are spoiled rotten. And I said, I only helped do it, too, and I know I'd spoil you. He's been dying to sleep in my guest room ever since he lived at my house in that room with a double bed. Yeah. So I thought, well, when I got ready to leave, I said, Spence, I'm leaving you in charge of the house, and I expect you to be reliable and not forget things. And I said, if you would like to sleep in the guest room while I'm gone, you may do it, but don't use the bathroom. I said, use your own bathroom downstairs, because I don't want to get home and have a dirty bathroom to clean.
I'm worried myself out.
We're out at his farm. There's the second poison ivy ball. Second semi-end.
1, 2, 3. There they are. Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, I don't know.
Well, there he is. Honeymoon,
Hey, Dean.
What'd you catch?
No pneumonia. A dog. Great schnauzer. That was fun. The dog was awful, poor thing.
Thank you. Scared?
Yes.
Come here, Max. Oh, come here. Come here.
There's a crowd out here. All of a sudden.
I can't get that. Too crowded. Pull it up slowly. You on your way here?
What you looking for? Find any crabs?
Looking for them. With John's luck, he won't find a thing.
Hey, Dean. What are you doing?
Okay, David.
What are you doing out there?
Yeah, it might have been a fish, too, if you're going.
Well, we're done.
Your anticipation.
I don't know. I think I do.
Okay, something was, I don't know where it's a fish.
Where's the net at?
No.
In case he gets something.
Don't think so.
Near the net is, Frank? Laying around here something?
It's over there.
There, you got one.
Go on.
Nice big one. Where's the net?
Hey, there's the net. Forget it. Look at him.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's such a good
Just pull him up on the dock. He's letting go.
Pull him up. You'll leave go.
Frank, that's definitely the one.
Can you grab it?
Where's the net?
No, he let go.
Boo!
I lost it.
Put it back down in there. Put it down in there.
What'd you know the...
Bring the net over here. We have a huge one.
You'll forgive her for not singing. Her allergies bubble.
Go get that corn over there.
Hi, guys. What song is that? I got it. What's it about?
Bastille Day. So I put up at the at a hotel. What is that hotel? It's a nice hotel. You may know it. It's an older one. And Raphael, you know that? And so I just sit there because time is just something else to them than it is to us. So then finally, I have lunch.
The eye once again peering over.
When I find myself, I'm in trouble. Mother Mary, speak words of wisdom.
You sing it, Jennifer.
Bravo!
Break pick that up.
You take a piece in here and you pull it open.
I'm getting it.
How do you get this out?
Living, I'll tell you.
All meat.
Yeah.
Are they all?
You clean off the lungs, you clean off the tail.
I still don't understand how you get this
Is that all that's left? Or
Ready? You break it in half, and there's meat in every one of these pieces here. You start to crush it in your hands.
Harry, don't watch this out here.
See the meat? Who wants it?
Oh,
There's one here. Break all these strips of shell. See all the meat in there?
Mom, here's some.
Okay. Just crush all that meat in every one of those things.
Thank you.
Now, do all meat.
And here's your
crab boil.
that's enough.
You guys don't have to claws, man. It's already check with Barry on it.
Brady, how did
Isn't that good meat, though?
Boy, is that hot stuff in there.
How you doing, Don?
It is hot.
Seasoning is hot.
I think you need a knife to break that baby open.
Here, got some of this good meat out there.
That's just a baby.
The thing about crabs, you never get fatty. You hurt as much as what you take.
Go to town, Dick.
It's so hot. Now this is a pleasure of pain.
Dick, you're a natural.
Yeah, right.
And then they had them.
Boy, didn't that look good.
See what happened to my brother? Went to the hospital.
I can't believe that.
Wait, why did you go to the hospital? Where?
Yeah, I saw the accident. That was bad.
I know. He really.
What do you do?
You lived in fell and crashed and died.
Oh, yeah. Tobacco.
Ow, this is hot.
I've been with it for about 8 years. The international.
Burnt your lips.
Right.
Let it drink.
Why, is there growth overseas? Well, it's just more.
You know Raleigh Wilson. Well, Zachary.
Lungs and all of this stuff here. Is that what Then what do you do? But Sea Island's in Georgia.
That's right.
Hey, Jim, can I get you to describe your experiences of the last hour and a half?
This has really been an amazing experience.
Tell us about
driver,
the boat. Knock off the rest of the crap. Tell us about the boat.
well, I flipped out and had an unexpected swim, but it was refreshing, and I'm just glad I'm here to enjoy this delicious food here. Could have happened to anybody.
Especially to you.
Mcelveen once again, ladies and gentlemen, one of the more mature people in the Montgomery clan.
Hey, what happened to your foot? Here's another experience. True stories. Strange but true. Recount your personal adventures.
Well, I was trying to hot dog and get on one ski and just didn't work out too well, so I got a bad bruise here.
What seems to be moving the best?
Well, the hamburgers seem to be the better cry.
What's your personal opinion of the crab?
Well, I guess I'm too much of a crab myself to be too greatly interested in crabs. What do you want, Melissa?
Let's see.
Hot dog or a hamburger?
A hamburger, please. Could I please have that one?
This one?
Yes, those crabs, I can't eat anymore. They're burning off my lips.
Well, and I feel that I understand that we have an unsolicited comment just about ready to be made. What is it that you have to say? Hmm?
Gee, I'm having so much fun.
Awesome player.
Wait a minute. If this is me pouring this beer,
Who's taking the pictures?
Peter, go get that other tube.
Yes, sir.
Peter!
Quick, it's
Yes,
gonna get
sir.
under the
Are
bridge.
you being filmed?
What? Hi, sir. I'm just a Maryland crabber here, working for the Montgomery family on the reunion day. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just get a few of these crabs here.
Don't!
That
Split half of them out.
Oh, look at them. Melissa, will you come here for a second? We wanted to put you in this box for a second.
Split half the crabs out.
Meet some of your Maryland neighbors. Crabs can chew a human being up in 5 minutes. Oh.
Peter!
We're gonna let him go, girls.
You're letting all your crabs go.
Because we went... There we go. Born free as the crabs go.
Out of 52 will remain seated to sing. But that means that you have to put more into it, and I know you will feel like it. So please turn to your pamphlet, and the verses will be 1 and 3. Okay? Who's our song leader? Mine.
Oh, I'm an alto, but I'll start it out. For the beauty of the earth, for the glory of the sky, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child, friends on earth and friends above, for all gentle thoughts and mild, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our hymn of grateful praise.
We're out here at Hogneck Golf Course talking with Bill Montgomery right now. You got to be kind of quiet because we're right on top of the action here. Bill just blew his par there. He's ready to head for the clubhouse. Here comes the ball right towards us here.
Oh, man. Can't believe it.
How close can you get the guys hitting down there, Dave? Can you?
I'm going to feed out now.
The next player hitting here is John Riley in the orange shirt. We'll keep a close watch on his approach shot here. Probably using about a 9-iron, 8-iron. Looks like it's coming off to our left here. Bounces across the cart path. That's real trouble for John right there. He might have some problems getting that ball up and in. Jack Montgomery, if you'll notice by the pin over there, just hit a real nice approach shot. He's got about a 9-foot putt there for a double bogey, most likely. Jack's having some trouble out here today. Barry Montgomery wearing the Gucci golf shoes. You know, Barry's from Chicago, the Midwest. They really haven't gotten into wearing golf shoes out there yet. There's a little chip shot, rolling up. Nicely, a little short. He probably would have liked to have it a little closer than that. Now we've got big Jim Mcelveen over here in the sand, trying to blast his way out, get anywhere close to the pin. We better be ready to duck. Look at that shot. Beautiful. Stop. I'm sure he would have liked to been a little bit closer, but he'll probably take it. I think we'll turn this over now to Kathy Pollock, who's really good at commentary. He might have a real problem. John, he's just having fun out here in the sun. He's not taking the game too seriously. He's got $100 on the game, but he's a stockbroker and he makes a lot of money. Whoop, John, too bad. Dribbles it out of the woods and into the sand trap. Not one of the finer shots we've seen today. But you can tell, John, he's happy. He doesn't care too much about that. He's just out here for the fun in the sun. Probably feeling the pressure from the camera being on him. That's a little nicer, John. You might get down in 7 or 8 from here.
Let's have an interview here. What do you have to say about this black hole?
Well, I tell you, coming off the tee,
you go over this way.
It was a little.
Get your face in the sun right here. There you go. There you go.
Jack, congratulations on winning that hole.
Pleasure.
Mcelveen and Riley tried very hard, but it's very tough to beat the M&M boys. Jack, what do you have to say about that?
I have very little to say, other than I'm delighted to have you as a partner today.
Do you have a comment
just keep
on
it up.
the previous threesomes opinion that they're being followed by a quartet of bums?
Well, I think the slow play on their part certainly adds to the delay, that pressure that we've been putting on them, if we have been hitting into them.
I really didn't know they were playing. I thought they were clearing the woods back there. They've been in and out of the woods a lot and bringing a lot of things out of the woods that I've never seen before. So, but it's nice to hear that they are actually playing rather than just doing a cleanup job.
Well, thank you very much. We'll catch you on the next hole. Shot into the woods, which has precipitated an extensive search party attempt to recover it. Bill, tell us what's happened here. What you looking for?
Well, I've just lost my ball in the deep rough here on the 17th hole, and I believe I'm going to have to pull a drop right here, so hold on, I'll take a shot.
Taking a break between shots here, you know, this is the way you got to play golf on the golf course out here. You got to come out with your girlfriend, have some fun out here on the golf course. Between, you know, when you're playing a little slow out here, there's, you know, there's no sense just standing on the tee waiting around when there's other activities available. So this is kind of the way I've been playing the game for the last few years.
So let's
My
go.
scores haven't improved much, but the game is sure a lot more fun.
Looks like it.
Well, you can come here to the microphone, Chef.
Plug it into the back of the camera.
Kind of heartbreaking having to settle for a bogey on that hole, but hey, let's face it, you didn't get it up on the green to begin with, and I had to chip it. I'll recover, though. We got a lot of money on this game today, and I like to play for the money.
Why don't we describe the action behind us now?
We got Jack Montgomery in the green shirt making his approach. His approach is headed dead into the woods right now, slammed off the tree and down in the trees below. Jack not real happy with that shot. Look at his disgust out there, slamming his club into the bottom of his bag. Well, Jack,
Time to launch another search party?
Well, I think he'll be able to find that one. It sort of dribbled back out on there. I don't see any other players down there. They must be searching around in the woods for something as well. It's a tough golf course out here. Just heard the crack of the ball. Here comes one out of the woods. Larry Montgomery just smashing his way out of the woods. Probably lies 3 or 4 there. John Riley's in pretty good shape on this hole. He's up by the green here.
Where is he? Oh, he's
This
right
is John Riley's ball there. He should be, I don't know how many strokes he's taken so far, but if he lies 2 there, he's in pretty good shape.
Oh, there he is. He can't get any.
We played back from the really good.
Stan Kohler had some comments earlier. One of the great golfers up at Chautauqua had a poem that he thought was apropos to the game. Stan, could you just tell us what that...
Well, yes, this is John Chardy, the great American poet and not so great golfer, who said, as he watched his putt go on past the hole, he said, and I quote, "The saddest words the tongue can say are, 'Putt again, you're still away.'"
Thank you, Stan. Well, we've seen that happen time after time here on the golf course today, and you got to have a sort of a philosophical attitude like Stan out here. The game doesn't get to him much. He's a steady player. Here they come. Jim Mcelveen from Atlanta, playing out of the Atlanta Masters course. Really a mature guy, waving as he drives down the course here.
I was back in the woods in there, and I tried to hook it, and I did.
You're there.
Sorry.
Jim's about 45 years old, acts like he's about 12. Here's Barry Montgomery.
That's good.
Looks like a nice shot if it sits down.
Good shot, but it kept going.
We look down the fairway again. We can just barely make out a couple of figures in the woods down here. And I think Jack, you're back a little further. Jack, you're back where John is there somewhere. You're back where John is.
Jim, we need an expression of elation on your part.
Go like this. Yeah. There you go.
Jim Mcelveen out of Atlanta, one of the outstanding touring amateurs.
Hey, this is a lot of fun.
Jim, can we have a few words with you while we're watching Jack Montgomery?
I'm really enjoying being here with you all. Jack Montgomery is one of the better problem players on the course up and down. It's amazing how many times he gets up and down.
In problems most of the time.
He often is, but he's tremendous
I think he really enjoys the game.
concentration. Yeah, he does. He does. Now notice that intensity with which he approaches it. It's I've enjoyed playing.
We better
with
be
him.
quiet now,
Yes,
Jim. We're
yes,
right on top of the
right.
action. Here's Jack Montgomery now. Swings. Coming right on the green beside it. Thank you, Jack, for that warning. Barry, why don't you take over here for a minute? We got to move on to the next tee here.
The match at this point, the M&M boys have them 2 down. McElveen was going to walk off the course after the last hole, but we persuaded him to continue on in light of the fact that we're on television.
29s, I think it was. Ann and Marge and I, before Emmylou was born, we went back to Charlotte. We came from Charlotte's New Concord in 1904 when Dad became president of Muskegon. We went back to Charlotte to visit, to see our old home, and to visit with some of our relatives near there at Gastonia, the Whitesides and the Brawleys. And then coming home, we crossed the Appalachian Mountains through Asheville, North Carolina, Knoxville, Tennessee, on up to Cincinnati. reaching the height of one of the Appalachian hills one day, which rise rather abruptly from the low level of the French Broad River, we saw a little country church nestled among the pine trees. And in the foreground of it, there was a large monument. So we stopped and we read on that monument this message: in memory of our beloved doctor. We looked around through the hills to see whether there was a mountain cabin nearby or a chance traveler that could tell us the story of the beloved physician. But not finding any, we thought a story up of our own, pictured a young man graduating from medical school, going to the Appalachian area, spending his life in ministering to the needs of the people, answering their calls at midnight and at noon, summer and winter, in heat and cold, and never turning a deaf ear to their calls. And then at last, succumbing to the infirmities of age and being buried in the little cemetery that was behind the church, or else having contracted some disease, dying earlier in years. The people of that community had erected this monument in memory of a man who, no doubt, was following in the medical profession in the footsteps of our Master, of whom it is said, he came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom in service for others. And so life is not measured by years, life is not measured by wealth, life is not measured by achievement, but life is measured by the service which we render in behalf of God and others. And I say specifically to you young people that I think you can be justly proud if at some time in your life or now you continue to bear the name Montgomery or Moore or Mcelveen because of the service that those names mean in the world in which our families have lived. And I'm sure that you of the younger generation will be making through your respective chosen professions an even greater contribution of service to God and your fellow man. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Spirit. I close with this little line or poem. Not length of days, nor span of years, not vain regrets, nor hopeless tears, not faint heart when a storm appears, these make not life. Not easy drifting with the tide, not halting when the visions ride, not mourning when the gifts denied, these make not life. To fill the time with thought and deed, to find in faith the joyous creed, to lose oneself in others' need, this makes life.
Okay, now we're going to conclude with an interview with John Riley, who felt snubbed the other day on the golf course because I didn't come up to him. What are your final comments here on the occasion of the family reunion?
Well, I had a lot of time the other day, and I'm a little bit busy right now, but if you insist, I'll give you 30 seconds or so. Did you have any specific questions?
No specific questions. And so, give me a non-specific answer.
My only comment would be that this is the best reunion we've had since '66. And I hope we can do it again in '86.